Imagine you're sitting in a library, trying to solve a complex problem. A stranger walks up, sits across from you, and starts talking. They speak with absolute, unshakable confidence. They use perfect grammar. They never hesitate. They never say, or I think. They sound so authoritative that you immediately assume they are an expert. You write down everything they say. You trust them completely. But there's a catch. This stranger doesn't actually know anything. They don't understand the meaning of the words they are saying. They are just incredibly good at guessing which word should come next. This stranger is artificial intelligence.
We have a psychological blind spot when it comes to AI. As humans, we are wired to associate confidence with competence. When someone speaks clearly and without hesitation, our brains automatically tag that information as true. AI models like ChatGPT or Claude are designed to sound confident. They are trained to produce text that is smooth, authoritative, and polite. But they are also prone to hallucinations, making things up completely out of thin air, but delivering the lie with the exact same polished certainty as the truth. If you trust it blindly, you aren't using a tool. You are surrendering your judgment to a machine that doesn't even know what judgment is. So, how do you protect yourself? You don't need a degree in computer science to outsmart an AI. You just need 5 seconds. Before you use any answer an AI gives you, you run it through the 5-second audit. It consists of 3 simple questions. Question 1. Is this a fact or a synthesis? AI is brilliant at synthesizing information, summarizing a long article or explaining a broad concept, but it is terrible at hard, isolated facts. If you ask it for a specific date, a legal precedent, or a historical quote, it might just guess. If it's a hard fact, you verify it. Question 2. Does this require human context? AI has read the entire internet, but it hasn't lived a single day of your life. It doesn't know your boss's temper, your financial anxieties, or the subtle dynamics of your family. If the AI gives you advice on a human relationship, a career move, or a personal crisis, remember, it is giving you the mathematical average of human behavior. But your life is not an average. If the answer feels too generic, it's because it is. Question 3. Is this too smooth? Real solutions to hard problems are usually messy. They involve trade-offs, risks, and friction. If an AI gives you a 5-step plan to solve a massive problem, and it sounds perfectly easy, it's probably an illusion. The AI is optimizing for a satisfying answer, not a realistic one. If there is no friction in the answer, there is probably no reality in it either. The 5-second audit isn't about fearing AI. It's about putting it in its proper place. AI is the most powerful brainstorming partner you will ever have. It is a tireless assistant. But it is not a mentor. It is not a guru. And it is certainly not an oracle. The machine can generate the words, but only you can provide the truth. So here is the one thing you can do today. The next time AI gives you a perfect, confident answer, pause for 5 seconds. Ask the questions it cannot ask itself. That pause is not doubt. That pause is your human advantage. Fear not the AI.
If something in this video made you stop and think, that's exactly what this channel is for. Like it, subscribe, and bring someone with you who needs to hear this. See you next time.